Hi, everyone, and welcome. It's Andrea Bailey Brown at Bailey Brown Business Consulting, and we are back here today for our Summer of Profit series. I'm excited to be here with you, and we are keeping our summer going and helping you build a profitable business. So if you do not know me, I am, as I said, Andrea Bailey Brown, and I'm the CEO and founder at Bailey Brown Business Consulting. And I have been an entrepreneur for over 25 years. And I bought my first business while I was in my third year at university. I was working for a company. And while I was there, I started to make some changes. And when a company came up for sale, I had the audacity to say, hey, I've been working here. I've been figuring out the systems. I could run it. So I actually bought and acquired my first business in my third year at university while I was studying to be a teacher. So I've always had the entrepreneurial bug. And from there, I bought a second company by the time I was in my fourth year at university. And that's where the entrepreneurial spirit started. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I am now a multi-franchise owner of 3 different franchises. And I have owned up to 5 of those businesses. And every time I go into a store, what I'd work on is increasing the sales and the profitability. So I would double sales or 1.5 sales at a minimum and increase the profitability in that business. So when I realized there was a system there, and I was getting a lot of questions from entrepreneurs, and the franchisor started to have me train their franchisees, some of the new ones coming in, I realized there's a system to share. And so what I've been doing now is helping business owners, entrepreneurs, franchise owners to become more profitable in their own business and share some of the systems that I've developed and put in our 6 pillars of profit in the Bailey Brown methodology to really help you multiply the profits in your business. So today, what I've realized in all of this, as I've been running my business, is that our customer, they're really the profit boss, I would say. They are the ones who determine how much profit we're going to make. And we have to make sure there are certain things that we're doing in our business to generate that profitability, and that we're having amazing customer service and that we're treating our customers really well. So one of the markets that I like to study is the luxury brand market. And luxury markets, these are those high-end markets, and they really work on doing a really good job in how they treat their customer in terms of customer service. So I've really been thinking, what can small business owners learn from the luxury market? And in the luxury market, they are working with a demographic that really values quality. They also have an unlimited amount of money to spend. And so most of they deserve quality because for the most part, they can afford it. And a lot of the luxury places, they really try to raise the bar, especially in the customer service area, to serve them. So how can small business owners do some of the same things, or even model some of their systems from them so that they can bring in great customer service? So luxury level service, I made a note here, doesn't have to come with products that cost thousands of dollars. You can implement these high-end customer service practices in your own small business. So not because your customers aren't spending thousands of dollars does it mean that they don't deserve some of the same service that other high-end brands will give their customers. So the number one thing is, in the luxury market, they're really all about honesty and comfort. So with these expensive items that they're buying, whether it's expensive watches or the cars, they really want trust and professionalism. They want their salesperson to be educated and knowledgeable about their product. So how knowledgeable are you in your own business about your products? And are you training your salespeople to be just as knowledgeable about the products that they are selling? They also will collect regular feedback from their customers so they can gather that data, and they'll know what their customers like, what their preferences are. So when their customers return, they can actually use some of those things for them. So one of the case studies I'm going to talk about today is the Ritz-Carlton. They are really known for their luxury in the hotel industry. And one of the things they will do, for example, they have a customer that will go out running and would ask when they come back, do you want some water? Something as simple as that. And the customer would say yes. And they'd ask them, do you want just a regular water, or do you want like the Perrier, the caffeine, that type of carbonated water? And whatever the customer says, they'll take notes. When the customer goes out and they're running again and then they come back, they'll actually have that ready for them when they return. So that's one of the things that they can do. So are you tracking what in your own business, what your customers like, what they prefer, and then are you following up with them? And at the Ritz, they actually value, there are 3 things that they actually value. So the first one is a warm, sincere greeting. They use the guest's name every time. And we've seen another company like Starbucks will always ask for your name. They put it on your cup. They call you by your name when your order is ready. And they figured out that most people are interested in their favorite radio station, which is WIIFM. What's in it for me? And by hearing their names, customers feel special. So is there a way that you can make sure that you're knowing your customers, knowing their names, and referring to their name? They always offer their anticipation and fulfillment of their customers' needs. So I've seen some of these luxury hotels, if you're coming in, they'll put your favorite picture. They will also, in some places, they'll provide exercise wear and workout wear, so you don't have to pack tons and tons of bags. So I know, for example, when I'm in Vancouver, the Pacific Rim is really good for this. They'll provide workout wear in terms the runners and everything. So that helps me. I'm a big packer, and I'm sure it helps my husband too. He's always saying, oh my God, your bag is so big. But because I'm trying to bring business stuff, dressy stuff, workout things. So some of those luxury brands will provide some of those on hand for you. And they also like to offer a fond farewell to their customers, and a farewell with the guest names as well. So making sure that in your small business, is there a way that you can make sure when your customers are leaving, you'll know their name, you'll know some of their preferences of what they like, so that you can be prepared. You can be prepared for that. So those are some of the things that happen. One of the things that I really love that what the Ritz does is at the end, they'll debrief. End of the day, they'll or at the end of the week, debrief about their customers that came in, what actions they can take, and they make note of that, so that when the customer even stays at another hotel in another that's affiliated with them, that sort of service can actually follow them. So they're really paying attention. And are you paying attention to what your customers' preferences are? What are they saying? Remember, the customer is really the profit boss. So we have to make sure, and we work for our customers, that we are satisfying them. So are you taking note of some of the things that they're saying? Are you valuing some of those feedback so that you can actually implement it next time that they're actually there? And one thing that the Ritz does, which they do believe in the bottom-up customer service approach, especially if you work in corporate, a lot of things are top-down. Before any change can be made, you need 20 signatures that have to go through 10 different levels. And that's why I really enjoy working with small business owners, and where I have direct contact with the decision makers, because a lot of decisions get made a lot faster. So what they do at the Ritz-Carlton is they allot for each of their employee a $2,500 discretionary fee, so that they can use it to resolve any of the guest concerns. So they really empower their frontline employees to make decisions right on hand that they believe it will make the customer a bit happier. Now, in our business, we also encourage our workers to do some of the same things. It's not $2,500, and maybe most small businesses cannot offer that kind of discretionary amount to their employees. However, can you offer a discretionary amount of $50 or $100? Because you've gone into stores where you're trying to return something, it may be for $19.99 or $15, and the process that you have to go through and wait and get a manager to come in. So these are some of the things that you can actually do to really empower your employees, because if you empower your employees and treat them as well as they matter and they're helping you with your customers and with your customer service, you're going to find that you will be faster to make, they're able to be empowered to make really good decisions to empower your business as well. So I'm really impressed with the luxury brand market. Their customers, they really pride themselves on the customer service side of it, because a lot of their clientele, they're really spending thousands of dollars, be it on a watch or something else more, or something simple. So really look at that. I'm going to be writing an article on my blog, andreabailey.brown.com, and you can check that out, how what small business owners can learn from the luxury brand market. So I hope that was really helpful in kind of inspiring you how to really relook at your customer experience. And we would, if you would like us to look at that for you at Bailey Brown Consulting, we'd be happy to do that for you. And we're going to be putting on workshops. We're really excited about our upcoming workshop. I'll be making the official announcement for you next week. I have a few people have been asking, when is your next workshop? And I can't wait, because I've been behind the scenes really working on it and planning. And at the workshops, what we do is we really help you to fine-tune your business, how to grow, what are areas that you can look at, how to set yourself up for profitability, what can you be eliminated, what should you be doing with your sales and your social media. We really look at your business, and it's really things that you can actually take away. It's not like high concept things, it's things that you can walk away with and implement. So we're really excited about that, our upcoming workshop, and we are going to be announcing the date, so stay tuned for that. We're going to also have it on our website. So I'm truly, truly excited about that upcoming event, to be able to work with you live and in person, and I can get to meet you not only online but offline as well. And we're looking at our coaching programs where those are starting to happen and to fill up. So a lot of opportunities are there. So truly, truly excited and just privileged to serve. I worked with a client yesterday, and they left a really nice message about the fact that after a meeting, they felt their energy was multiplied. And that's really what I love to do, to multiply your energy, to multiply your possibility. So I will be back tomorrow, and we're going to be back in the morning because I'm going to be hitting the road. So I would like to do that one a bit earlier. So if you can join us, that would be fantastic for our Summer of Profit series. So again, I look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. Now have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.